Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Wacky World Cartoon Reboot Colony. All right, so we are determined to finish this today. We're going to do two things. We're going to hopefully dig this block out and dump some liquid down here. Get a liquid lock here. Any extra liquid that spills into here is fine. We'll turn it into steam. And someone dig that. There. That's all I needed. There we go. See, we got it. We got a nice big liquid lock there now. All right, we can put that back. Perfect. Yeah, that's way more than we needed. Now we're getting way too much. Oh, it's dinner time. They're not gonna do it until they wake up in the morning. Well, maybe you'll get to it. But you delivered anyways. Good job. Good job. All right. These are not storing anything again because we're just excuse me. We're not collecting the hydrogen because everything's frozen off of this system. So it's unfortunate because it would be really good, but we just have no space in the colony. Now we do have a digger. Where is our digger? He's right here. So I am going to prioritize him on digging now that we've got someone to do the tidying. So yeah, we're going to get that done. Got a lot of little stuff going on. Now we have way too much liquid in here. But the good news is we got rid of the gases, except for this little block. And if we just do that, we'll get rid of those gases too. And some of the liquid, maybe. Actually, I won't deconstruct that yet. Okay. Yeah. Guys, you really need to stop that water. Okay. Okay. Water stopped. There is no gas in here now. We'll keep this open for a moment. We're going to have to do some cleanup down here. But we'll get there. Alright, so we need to deconstruct this one again. Still got 19 kilograms of carbon dioxide in here. I mean, do we really need the hydrogen? The hydrogen just helps. But it's not a requirement, and we could come back later. You know what? Yeah. I've made a core decision of we don't need the hydrogen. But we do need to do all of that. And then we're going to need to come up like that. We need to build the other steam turbine. Let's get that in, and we need to build our liquid thermosensor back for the second one. Everything else is good. This is ready to go. So we're good there. And I might even switch it out. You know, while this temperature is at 36, it just makes sense that if we're going to cool it, we're going to cool it. So we're coming up this direction. We're cooling it. We're going to come over here and pull some of it out into that. Where's this pipe going? Okay, that one's going down there. There we go. We've already got this set up. We might as well just do this. So I'm going to deconstruct this one. And we're gonna put a bridge right there. Okay. This is a lot of water in here. Might need to figure out how I can get some of this water out of here. But biggest priorities is I just need to build that. Okay, so if this is above we'll do 24.9, 25, then turn this on. Okay, you are good. You're good. I'm gonna leave it open for right now because we got a liquid lock, so we won't hurt anything. I need to deconstruct this one. The liquid... Oh, that'll get rid of the liquid lock. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We won't need to come in here again. So let's pick up this little piece here. And this piece. And we need to pick up these. So that means we just need to get this right here, and so we could do sweep only and just put it in here. All right. Look at this. Of course, it has to be nighttime, so, you know. We must wait. All right, how are we doing over here? We've got that. So we need to charge this line. So let's go ahead and do that. Where's the earliest spot we could charge it? Looks like right here. No? Using the sniping tool. Still no? Stupid thing. Well, I guess we'll just do this. And charge it back from here. Well, no, because we would need to put in that. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll use that to charge the line. Okay, we've got this stuff picked up. Let's go ahead and just... Let's put this in so that it's there. This is going to be a while to pick up, but we can start running these. It's going to take a long time before we heat anything up. You're kind of slow. Yeah, you're new, so can't be helped. You are digging this out. That's good. Start that, because we need to allow more space for gases, so... And we're working on that. Okay. Cool. That also means we can pick up this. Okay, so this one is now going into the farm, and it's going to come over here. We just have to hook up this last little bit. There we go. Okay. Get those done. And then we can finish the power cable as well. There we go. And you're building that, so that's taken care of. We can deconstruct that. I see that we left some pipes in here. That's fine. We'll never get to that one. But we got the rest. Okay, cool. Okay, that's sealed. Pipe locked. Because the water can't go anywhere because we're not using anything. Okay, well. Nice. We can deconstruct that. We can also deconstruct these. The water will just fall down into the tank. That is fine. What's going on up here? For some reason, we've got a bunch of salt water up here. That could be because... Oh, we got this polluted water here. That's going to be troublesome. Alright, well, we'll work it. Oh yeah, we did get this set up so I could put in this, whoops, polluted water thing. Sweep only. Because I wanted to be able to, eventually sweep up all this nice polluted water I've got over here. Sitting in places like that. These two, these two. I've got a bunch in here, but we're still picking up stuff, so... We got some salt water to pick up too, it looks like. So let's do the brine and salt water as well. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, hey, this one's running. Okay, so we gotta watch it so we don't overdo it. We still, let me see, so it's coming through here, it's coming through here. We got a little bit of a gap right there. So let's get ready to... I know. I said I wasn't going to snipe, but hey, we're going to snipe. We see. I just want to fill this gap. There are no other gaps in the line. So as soon as this little gap comes in and we just plop in a tad more. There, it's right there. I'm going to snipe this. My goodness, I'm using the snippy tool. How dare I said I wasn't going to do it. It's all good. It's part of the game. It's not like it's the cheat mode or anything, so... Okay, here it comes. Cycle change first. And... Blink, 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 snipe. There we go. Okay, so right now we're coming in at 39 and we're going out at 39. But it's running. It's got a ways to go, and this polluted water has got a long ways to go before we can get that. So we'll continue picking stuff up. We can do a sweep only right here. Put all except for on clothing. But we'll sweep everything else up that is in this sweepable area right here. Perfect. You guys are building this. It's good. Be able to start digging out some of this as well. Can't do those yet because you don't have the skill to do it. But someone else does. They just have to go do it. Okay. So... I can always put a ladder in. It's more important that I continue to dig this out as much as possible. Yep. Because we got to get this vent here. So it'll work. So that'll be a ways. Alright. Well, cool. So that cooling loop is done. This cooling loop is running as well, except this one's going to take longer. Because, you know, farm and everything has to be utilized first. What is our temperature? Yeah, we've got to cool this down because the temperature... It's not pulling water out right now. So let's just dump some of this in so it cools it. And then we'll be good. What was this one gonna be? What is this line here for? It's like bringing polluted water back. I'm just gonna deconstruct it. Yeah. We're just gonna deconstruct it. That one too. Okay. Eventually we will have an auto sweeper there. Now I do, since we're bringing all the food in, I need to figure out how to do this. How do I reach? How do I put this in here to where it reaches the bottom? Also gets up, see where the thing is up there? I need to be able to reach up there. How do I do that? I mean, obviously I can move the ladder. Could move this stuff out of the way. And that would allow me to reach down here, and then I just have to figure out how to get... Now, the here allows me to get inside. This is... Like, do it here, and if I can raise where it's dropping it, it would reach to that point where I could put in a fridge on that side for supplying the edible goods. So this would put it in the fridge, the other one would take it out of the fridge and put it into the gross. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. It'd be better if I could do it here. And I might be able to if I deconstruct this ladder. We'll check. Okay. What is this, by the way? I'm not gonna give anybody else, and you guys don't have what I want anyways. I'll just take the Hexcellent Fruit. We'll deconstruct that. Okay, we almost got all of this picked up. A little bit more. Let's get it picked up. And then, yeah, this is raising. I don't know if I want to take this water out of here. Eventually it'll turn into steam, but it might be just too much. But let's pick these up and then I'll build this wall. Everybody's having their nice little sleep. That's it. Okay, cool. Now let's try the shipping. Yeah, so that we can do it here. That'll work. That's gonna go there, which raises it up into the reach. We'll have to move this so that we can put a fridge here. How's our temperature doing? The metal tiles are down to 37. There's a little bit of cooling here, you can see. Yeah, I mean, it's cooling in sections. It's still warm. It's going to be a while before it gets down. But you can see some of it's already getting into the 20s. And this, of course, coming through is already at 29. We just had to balance out so that we can use up the hot water that's in here, because the content of the water is still 35 in these pipes. We need to use it up. So we'll run that a little bit longer. Okay, so now we can take our fridge. We put it there. That should be able to pick up all of the food source stuff from here and pop it in. The other question I have is, can I do... No, I have to remove this storage bin because I don't want the hatches to walk over. So let's remove this storage bin. This is what I'm thinking. Is we'll do that, and the hatches can't get over. Water can still come into the tank, so that's fine. But now the hatches won't be able to get over when and they'll just drown right here, like this one. He's gonna drown. But he won't walk by chance. So that's good. All right. This is gonna be cooking ingredients. So this should pick up everything that's a cooking ingredient. Or edible. We'll do edible. No. We're gonna be a 6. So it transfers out of here and moves over here. Yeah. There we go. So that should get rid of all that. Now we have some rotten stuff down here, but that should automate that part. And that means we can go ahead and clean up this water finally. Awesome. Okay, so that takes care of all of our eggs. I'll come over here, and they will eventually turn into meat. You can see we've got lots of eggs in there, so cool. We just got to figure out the automation for fish and all of that. We got this picked up. Let's get these two in so water stops flowing inside. I'm gonna keep this open for this one open for a little bit, so that maybe we can push this liquid out. Nah, I'm gonna close it for now. Okay, we don't need this anymore. I'll deconstruct that as well. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. You guys are digging this out. Good job. He's already dug all of that. Let's do the next one. And then let's come and do this as well. This is still over pressure. And it's probably going to be a while before we can get it under pressure. But we're going to, once we dig this out, should make a difference. I mean, not a lot. There's a lot of gas up here. We'll have to figure that out. Another option I was thinking is, now that we've see all this hot gas coming in, now that we've because it's just sitting here, now that we've calmed the colony down, that's what I'm trying to say, we might look at going ahead and building a small spawn. Yeah. I think that might be the better thing to do. And then making sure that we are truly cooling it as well. So probably next episode we'll think about that. Sounds like the cats are into something they shouldn't be into, because they're hungry. You gotta love the kitties. I should see what they're into, but that means I have to get up while you sit here and watch what's going on. Not very interesting, but maybe I can be really quick while we're continuing to farm here.